Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here with a brief channel update. Due to some things that have been going on in my life recently, I'm going to be doing a bit of a change to the video upload schedule. Those of you who have watched previous updates are probably aware that I am disabled due to a myriad of physical and mental health issues. I'm not going to dive deeply into that here, but just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about, I have type 3 Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, asthma, extremely severe allergies to a lot of things, which is the biggest reason I've never tried streaming. Constant throat clearing and sniffling doesn't seem like it would go over too well. Clinical depression, several anxiety disorders, and honestly the list goes on, but that's a decent cross-section. Long story short, my mental health issues have been kicking my butt really hard recently. I've been doing fairly well for a while now. For a few years, in fact, certainly much better than I was at my worst. And this has been the first really bad episode I've had in a long time. It sucks so much to be doing well for so long and then have things rear their ugly heads again and try to lay you low. I'm doing my best to cope. I've always been really good at putting on a mask when things aren't going well, but I have to also take care of myself because masks don't make the problems go away. It's been about 4 years since I had to be hospitalized for this, and I really don't want to get into the shape that I have to be again. I hope most people are able to understand this. First, I'm going back to not having videos on the weekends. I just need the time to rest and recover, and my schedule as it is isn't allowing me to do that. Next, and the thing that I think is going to be the hardest for some people to accept, though I hope you can understand, is I'm not going to be doing any more Magic Duels content for the foreseeable future. I'm just not enjoying the game anymore, and honestly haven't been for months now, which, in all honesty, could be the depression. But even more than that, the videos take a real toll on me. Whereas most videos take 4 to 5 hours total to make, that's recording time, editing, and rendering. The Magic videos take way more. I'm talking 25 hours plus for an FNM, or more, including playtesting time. They are also some of the longest videos I make, so even just the recording and editing takes a lot longer. Factor in 2 hours or so of actual recording, at least that long to edit, and sometimes a lot longer, and then 3+ hours to render. And even though I'm not doing anything myself during rendering, my computer is basically unusable for much of anything else during that time. I fully realize that the Magic videos are the most popular thing I upload, and if I were in a position in which the channel was a lot bigger and I were depending on it for income, then I might not be able to move away from them. But it's not, and I don't. I started doing YouTube to help me with my mental issues, not exacerbate them. And I have to do what's best for my own well-being. I'm very sorry to those who love them. Maybe we can come back and do some more in the future when I'm doing better again, but I'm not going to make any promises. It's gotten to the point that just thinking about making an FNM video and all the hours of playtesting and everything else that goes into that just fills me with dread. And when it gets to the point that I'm almost feeling physically ill when that comes around, then it's time to make a change. So what is going to take that spot on Fridays? Well, when I have review codes, I'll be doing first looks on that day. And when I don't, I'll put up another episode of one of the games I'm currently playing at the moment. That will be Danganronpa or Skyrim. I understand that these changes are probably going to lose me a lot of subscribers, and that's okay. I'm not here to be popular or make a living, though interaction and knowing people enjoy the videos does feel incredible. I'm here to share what I love and hopefully shine a light of hope to those who need it. If people are entertained along the way, then all the better. This has been the hardest update that I've ever had to record. I hate to disappoint people, but I have to make healthy decisions for myself. I don't want to quit YouTube, I love doing it. But if I keep pushing myself to do things that make me feel awful, I'm going to get burnt out and not want to make anything anymore, or have another breakdown and end up hospitalized for God knows how long. And I don't want either of those things to happen. I'm really, really sorry to those who are disappointed and sincerely hope that this didn't come across as overly whiny or self-pitying. And to those who made it all the way to the end, thanks so much for listening. That's all I have for now. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.